Lord, you know, they just changed my computer again. I do not ask for these things to happen. And my other computer keeps giving me this stupid news thing, and I've removed Cortana, but he keeps popping up every time it does an update. So this thing's like totally not happy right now, and I just close the lid on the laptop most of the time, so everything's just running. It's powered on, but I mean, it's like not wanting to start. Oh, and Firefox is installing updates. You know, the only thing worse than that is probably the Opera browser. There is something shady, weird about the Opera browser. I have seen a black screen flash when the Opera browser loads up, like a command window for a second. And I've been warned there is some shady behavior with the Opera browser. So, but anyway, well, that's not what we're here for today. I found some really good deals on some meters, and I also found a meter that I ordered. It's 9,999 count for $19. If this thing ever opens. And I think I'm done buying flashlights. Really disappointed with the last couple of ones that I bought. One of them keeps on turning on in my pocket, so that's not good. This one right here, it keeps turning on in my pocket. The thing turns on it. These ones here actually turned out to be okay if you're gonna wear them on the hat. You're working on something to the double clip, and they're good for that. But none of them are like super impressive, like something with a focused beam. So this one, when I got it, was like about $21. Man, we got mosquitoes in here again. So of course it has to be hot and nasty, and I can't afford to run a bunch of window air conditioners, so you gotta sit in here and suffer. And turn the fan on. If you leave the door open, you're gonna get mosquitoes, even with a screen. So I've come to the conclusion that basically Workhorse is just charging too much for their flashlights, and either they put out like a shitload of light and heat, you know, and they're a fire hazard, or they splatter light all over the place and really just don't do the job. So in reality, a smaller light like the TDO2 or any of the other ones would probably be a better light to own. The one that I actually ended up really enjoying is there's a Sofran SC32, I think. And it ended up being a 21700 light, and it was just really nice. So they have a lot of similar lights, you know, I mean, they're all really similar. So, but 20-40 bucks, you know, some of them $39, $35. It's just a little bit too much if they're not on sale. Man, damn mosquitoes trying to get me. So well, there it is right there. Anyway, let's see if I can show you guys this meter without getting bit by this mosquito, because it is like gnarly. This is one right here. I'd love to order this one, but I forget what the reason was I didn't want to buy it. It doesn't have a temperature thing on it, which a lot of them do, but main thing is I'm trying to move away from 9-volt battery meters, so this is a very attractive meter to me because I can put rechargeable Amazon batteries in it for pretty cheap. So this one here is kind of modeled after a Fluke 17. A lot of the layout is the same. And it's, even though it doesn't say on here, it's $23 with a 15% coupon, so it's actually a pretty good price. That would be like one I would definitely want to buy, but I found something just a little bit better. I don't know if it's going to show up in here. Let me see. And then of course there's this one. I really like that one. DC clamp meter, the kaiweets. Let's see, we got that one. I like that one too. Alright, so I had to switch computers because I was having so much problems. Anyway, so now I'm out in the hot, nasty garage where it's about 90 degrees. So I finally turned on the air conditioner, and I really don't want to because I'm tired of paying this ridiculous power bill. That was the whole point of having all this solar and stuff. Anyway, so I'm trying to find these other meters that were on here, and for some reason I don't know. There's it was so slow on that other computer. I was just having trouble. I don't really think it was the internet. I thought it was, but I think it's the other computer, and the internet's probably not real good right now too. This is another meter, the Cree Nova. They seem to make pretty good meters, from what people say. You know, you see a lot of these type of meters. They look like a cell phone kind of with a battery bank in them. Kind of interesting. But then you have these kind that actually don't even have a knob. In the Uni-T meters, those are supposed to be very good meters, like better than a fluke, I think. The reason the flukes aren't as good as they used to be is because they're not made in the USA anymore, probably. Maybe some of them are, but even my really old fluke meter is made in China. See a lot of these Proster brand ones. They're interesting. Let's see these type of ones. The main thing I look for is that they have the AC and DC voltages separated. That way it doesn't have to be selected by another button press, and it doesn't have to be automatic selection. Here's the ZT702, which is the meter I was using earlier, and those are pretty good. We have a 10 megahertz oscilloscope built into it. Comes with probes and everything. So I am not actually seeing the one I'm looking for here. Here's another good one right here. That one. These are neg ones. People like these. The Viver one is supposed to be good. I mean, there's lots of different ones to choose from. But I would be looking at a 6,000 count or a 999 count meter. You're going to spend more money, but it's going to be a more accurate meter. So the one that I ordered earlier is 999 count, and it's $19, so really hard to beat for the price. But there is one on here that is really nice, and it's on some kind of clearance discount, and it's about $11 with tax. I'm serious. And so I probably should just order it just to review it. But usually what happens when I order stuff like that and then I talk about it on here, nobody gets to buy one except for a couple people, and then they completely sell out, and everybody's like, oh, you posted a dead link. Yeah, sorry. Here's a performance tool one, which actually looks kind of nice. It's like a really interesting copy of a fluke looking thing, but it's got the dual 4-cylinder, 6-cylinder, 8-cylinder RPM, and they don't actually show you what the screen looks like. Oh yeah, I guess they do over here, kind of. Looks like a decent meter. You'd probably go find one of these at O'Reilly's for probably $79. There's a Viver. And what is this? A Uni-T. These are really good meters. Uni-T. But this might be one of their cheaper ones because it's not auto-ranging. But sometimes that's actually a good thing, because then the meter doesn't automatically try and do things for you. You get a little more control over it. I have never seen this one here, I don't think, the Tech Power. It also looks really similar to some other meters that we've looked at. 4,000 count's a little bit low, but it'd be good enough. It's better than a 2,000 count meter. Let's see. And they charge almost as much for the probes sometimes as the damn meters, so one thing to definitely keep in mind. $99. It probably has inrush and all that other. So if you want a clamp meter that can measure inrush current, you're going to be paying. It's not cheap. So inrush current would be when you want to see what's the startup current draw for something like an AC compressor, a air compressor, you know, that kind of stuff. Maybe engine lift, car lift. You know, they are not showing me what I'm trying to find here. I have no idea why. Okay. Maybe it's because it disappeared after I ordered it. Could be. And when I was looking it up on Amazon, in the account, I swear it was like on the first page. So, and I don't even know what the name is. It's like some abbreviation, so I'm not even really sure that I would know how to look it up, because it's just some goofy ass name. I was counting on more to just like scroll through here and find it. But at the same time, I was also trying to find this other one that was $11. So let's see here. Maybe if we go in here and we check, we'll go reduce our price quite a bit too. We don't see anything more than $74. We have all discounts. Okay. Let's see. Boy, they are just not showing me what I'm looking for. This one here is $15. It looks really cheap. It's got Bluetooth and some other stuff on it, and a 6,000 count. So it might be an okay meter. The reviews were kind of back and forth on it. Here's another brand that has lots of different meters. Mastafuri or Fuyi. Anyway, not quite auto ranging, but who cares? $17. And then we have a bunch of these Neotech ones. I just basically want to avoid anything that uses a 9-volt battery. This is another one that's decent. And it's not auto ranging. It's 6,000 count, so get pretty good accuracy. You know, you just set it where you think it's going to be for whatever you're measuring, you know, and you're good to go. Okay, so here's the $11 meter. It's $15 with a 30% coupon, and possibly some other stuff, I think. And the only thing that they complain about this meter is it has a 10 amp amperage setting that is not fused. So if you measure something amps wise and it's higher than that, you'll smoke the meter. Now, this is what they show the display looking like and the meter looking like in here, but the reviews show something slightly different. So I'm not 100% sure. Like in here, they show a 9-volt battery, but they don't say what it takes, I don't think. Maybe they do. So in the video, the guy shows the meter.
This is a budget 6,000 count meter, and
so he shows it looking like this, a little bit different. A little nicer looking display, if you ask me. Me Major 205. So I like the way this one looks better than the one in the advertisement. I think this looks pretty nice. But who knows which you're gonna get? I really don't know. So let's see. We're gonna fast forward through this guy's video, and let me see if I can get out of this damn screen. Okay, so one picture here shows it like this. Shows a fuse down here, and then 2 AA batteries. And what it also shows you is there's no built-in fuse for the 10 amp input jack. For safe use, each measuring time should be less than 10 seconds. Anyway, I don't generally measure amperage with a meter anyway, so it wouldn't be a big deal to me. But basically, when you order this meter, it's like $11, and it's a 6,000 count. It's a temperature probe and all that. I think they had a picture of it, I think, showing what it comes with somewhere. I thought, maybe I'm mistaken. Okay, 2 AA batteries, probes, and then that's the temperature one. They're not showing the entire thing here. The display doesn't look like what we saw in the video, but it's hard to say. Kind of hard to beat for 11 bucks. So I don't think I've seen one that nice for that price. See, now these meters right here, they're all plastic. They're like hard plastic. The whole back of it's plastic. It looks like a nice meter on the front, but it has no rubber case or anything like that, and it's actually just kind of hard, crappy plastic. And people complain, you know, that it doesn't feel good in your hand, and the plastic kind of flexes and moves funny. So that's kind of normal. Here is a Harbor Freight looking type of meter. They used to sell this meter just like this at Harbor Freight for quite a bit more money, like $49. It was definitely the same one, because you have the 2 little flat spot there for the capacitor, and you've got the transistor checker, and it's non-auto ranging, and it tilts up like that. And this one here, I don't know what the EF function is. Probably that, non-contact. Anyway, let's see. What does that one look like? Completely different meter, not even the same thing. I love how they have like multiple meters in the same listing that have nothing in common with each other than they're sold by the same company. And then you'll read the reviews, and you really don't know which review is for which meter unless you really, really look carefully. And sometimes it's still not real clear as to which one is what. Anyway, I'm hoping we'll find the one that I ordered. I'm just not seeing it though. So the meter I'm looking at looks like this one here, but it's not a Proster. And you also have this Kaiweets over here. This is actually not too bad, 16 bucks, 8% promotion, 4,000 count. Not quite as accurate as I would like, you know. It's just the resolution that you're kind of looking at. And the higher the resolution, the more accurate. Sometimes the slower the meter too. So if it has a real high count, it could be really slow. But if it's a good meter, it won't be. So it just kind of depends on the quality of the meter. And here it is here. This is the meter I'm talking about. It's the wgge digital multimeter TRMRS 9999 counts, auto ranging. But this has some really interesting features that you're not going to find on the other meters. And what it has is it has the voltage, the VFC, and that's the variable frequency drive, and it's for special stuff. But it's also got the low impedance for AC voltage, so that you don't get phantom voltage readings. So you'll see this on more of the professional type of meters and a lot of the X-Tech meters. So I don't know if it goes over the functions of it in here. VFC, variable frequency voltage. So basically it's for AC. and having that is really nice. So this be $19, and it looks like still can get it on Monday maybe. WG Global Electronics Incorporated. So I actually have not watched the video, so let's just take a look at it really quick and just see, because the videos are always nice, because the pictures usually are so badly doctored up and photoshopped in these videos, these listings, you just really can't tell what you're getting. So it looks like a nice small compact meter, and it's got the other kinds of probes that look okay. So can't really see the display in their picture very well. So I'm assuming that it takes AA or AAA batteries. I can't remember. I thought I had made sure. There's a possibility it could be not that kind. The reviews on it are pretty good. So let's see here. So you got 5 stars. There's 4% 1, 6% 2, 5% 3, 15% 4, and 70% are all 5-star reviews. Let's see, here's some reviews. It looks kind of like it's got a bluish backlight to it. Looks really nice. Yeah, I definitely like the display, and the backlight looks good. Let's see, I am just amazed at how accurate this meter is. I love the backlight, the digits and numbers and counts. I have been running it hard and am now familiar with the meter. I'm a little embarrassed as I have many meters that cost 3 to 6 times more the price. I just love this meter. I like that it's small, accurate, and easy to use with tons of features. You really can't go wrong with this meter. This is a great multimeter, but I would like to have a PDF manual. Excelente. Very accurate when compared with a friend's Fluke on AC, DC, volt, and capacitor test. Only drawbacks are backlight times out quickly, and my dog hates the beeping that can't be disabled when turned on or off. I use this tool a lot. Works great. Happy I bought it. I like live wire, remote wire sensing, and the automatic range. This was the only unit that had all these features at this low of a price. Good quality. Unit looks and feels solid. All seems to work as expected. Look no further unless you have some specific requirements. A very high quality multimeter. It is built very well and feels robust. Amazing quality for the price. I wouldn't be able to find a better multimeter this cheap elsewhere. And I think that was one of the pictures we saw earlier. 2 stars. For what it's worth, it does what it says. It feels like cheap plastic. Remove the batteries with the power off. It drained the batteries. Let's see. Are these the same ones? Okay. What more can I say? It is described. It has some nice features that I needed, that does the job. Useful multimeter, all functions in one small instrument. Anyway, so this is just really nice for $19 to get that kind of count on a meter and have the other functions that it has. The VFC, the low impedance on the AC voltage. I don't think it has temperature reading, which is fine. I don't need that. So that was the one I ordered. It should be here Monday. The other meter, the $11 meter, I thought about buying it. I'm just not sure that I need to be buying more crap, but What I need actually is some little voltmeters for my solar batteries, since I've got too many of them in series, and I need to watch and check to make sure the batteries are staying balanced. So that would be my pick for a good, affordable meter. But like I said, I've been having a lot of fun using this one, and I really definitely like this one. I can't remember how the hell you turn the light on, just like that. Really nice, easy to read. And these were $23. So I've used it a whole bunch today and the other day on solar, checking out the panels and seeing how much current is flowing here and there. I haven't tried any of the other functions. I've measured DC and AC current with it, and that's it. Oh, and I've tried out the no contact voltage thing, which is pretty simple. So anyway, guys, I'll catch you later. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. And anyway, I'll leave some links down below if you're interested in any of this crap.